We're Andy and Jenna, better known as a couple travelers.
We've spent the last 5 years exploring the world, covering everything across theme parks, cruises, and resorts.
In our last video, we explored the amazing city of Bergen. Sadly, our last port of call for this cruise.
Today, we're taking you back on board the Celebrity Apex as we tour our stunning Infinite Veranda stateroom. $2:15 for the Celebrity Apex. Let's check it out.
The infamous Infinite Veranda rooms.
I'm excited to see what we think, because we love balconies. And so clearly we have one, but I'm excited to see what we think.
This is a design feature that Celebrity introduced in the cruise industry with the Edge class ships, which is what this ship is. They're now on Icon of the Seas and those class of ships as well in some of the balcony rooms. So basically, the idea is that it extends the room because your traditional balcony is your window, if that makes sense.
Basically, you have this, you can look out and enjoy the view in the room.
Right.
And this makes you feel like your room is extra large. And then this does lower, so that you'll have what is more traditional balcony. But the thing is, when you lower that, it's going to turn off the AC because everything will be open air, and they don't want to waste energy at that point. So then they have these doors that you can close, so then it'll feel more like a balcony. But I do love how big the room feels.
It does. I mean, because this is maybe not that wide, maybe 5 feet wide. Considering how cruise cabins are traditionally smaller, it helps a lot.
And it's kind of nice because whenever we sit in the balcony, we always feel like we can't talk to the camera or anything because someone's sitting on the balcony 2 floors. This is private in this setting. I'm excited to sit out here and watch the mountains go by.
In case we haven't mentioned it, this is a 7-night Norwegian fjords sailing.
We have our first port day tomorrow in Bruges, Belgium. And then we have a day at sea. And then we have our 3 Norway ports in a row: Flom, Bergen, and Geiranger. Is it in that order?
I think Geiringer's second.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
Then a day at sea, and then back to Southampton on the last day.
But let's show the rest of the room.
Yeah, we kind of skipped right to the the cool thing. Here, we'll do things in reverse this time. We're gonna work our way backwards. So, obviously, balcony, which is nice. Okay, on this side of the bed, we have some shelves, a phone, and a lamp, and a little Apex note card and pen. I don't see chargers over here.
There are 2 chargers, USB-A over here, so no USB-C, but then a traditional North American outlet. But
this bed feels like a king.
It does feel like a king, maybe because we're in a concierge room.
Yeah, we forgot to mention that.
That's going to be a whole other video.
Yeah, we're going to do a full video about what Concierge Class is, the perks and amenities you get in a later video. Because I think, is this slightly bigger than the regular Ocean View balcony
If it is,
room?
I'll put a note on the screen here when I edit this. But
this bed seems huge.
And in case you don't know, most beds in cruise ship staterooms, they can piece them together. So though it's usually 2 separate mattresses.
Yeah, you can see.
No, this is probably the biggest bed that we've had.
On a cruise ship, yeah. So here we have, I'm actually really excited for this, for hair and makeup.
It's kind of similar to Ovation had a little station like this
too. It did, yes,
yeah.
and I loved it because I didn't have to take up the bathroom.
Right.
And so you have USBs.
So 2 universals, 1 European, the 220 volt, and then 2 USB-A outlets. So this ship was debuted in 2019, so a little bit before everything really started to move to USB-C. I do believe the newer ships, specifically the Ascent and the Excel, which are a little bit larger in the Edge class, they'll probably have USB-C on board.
Also, it looks mirror lights on. Ooh, that's nice. Nice little makeup spot. So we got some information here. I actually like that Celebrity still does the printed version. Do you think this is just a concierge thing?
Maybe, I don't know.
Oh, we get a bottle of wine. Oh, and I forgot about the pillow menu. Yeah, with concierge you get a pillow menu. You can have a body pillow, hyperallergenic pillow, Swedish isotonic pillow. Oh, we gotta choose our pillows. This is like a good offering. Continental breakfast room service. Very excited for that, to try it out. They left all of our excursion documents. We'll have to go through that.
And then you get, yeah.
Which is nice. Next to the little station, you got an area with a bunch of drawers. This one is the fridge. Everything in here is an extra cost, so something to keep in mind.
So some Tito's, some champagne,
Some
beer,
wine,
Coca-Cola. Yeah.
Wait, where do you see? Oh, Heineken.
Yep.
We're used to those fridges being empty.
Right.
Some drawers, space, room service, all the drawer space here, which is nice. Opposite that, we have a couch. This feels way bigger than our Ovation room.
Yeah, I mean that was 2 years ago, so it's tough to say, but no, it's very nice. I love the, I like the purple with a little bit of color.
After the couch, kind of come to our closet area, and all of the rooms have bathrobes. Nice Celebrity Cruise bathrobes, which is nice.
I think that might be specific to Concierge Class. But
I think you're right,
so,
yeah.
And again, we'll have that be a specific video.
And then a bunch of drawers. We have the safe here. We already have some of our stuff that we carried on. We're still waiting for our luggage at this point, but it's early. Bunch of hangers. We have a full-length mirror in this side of the closet. But then everything else is just like extra storage, which is really good. So you've got all of this. We'll definitely make use of that.
Yep.
It's also important to remember cruise ship walls are magnetic. So we always travel with some magnetic hooks. You can hang things like your lanyard with your SeaPass card, hats, like things like that to kind of keep the clutter low. And then this is the bathroom, which I actually haven't even seen yet. It's actually a good size. The shower's like deep.
Oh, it's a great size shower.
Yeah, like my arms can go pretty far. Very clean.
Large sink.
Yep, you got plenty of storage underneath. You got some extra towels. You got a little trash can. Bunch of shelves on each side. And then we have a little bit of like elevated bath amenities in here. So here we have a body lotion. Got some soap, vanity kit, biodegradable towelette, shower cap, a couple of those. And in the bathroom, you have shampoo, conditioner, and body wash. And then you have the toilet. So, good sized bathroom. And so here we have the room service menu. So you can put this out by 2 a.m. You can select your delivery time, and everything on the left is like a complimentary continental breakfast. You can decide what you want, or you can pay $11.94 and select.
Very specific.
Yes, why not $12? And get a little bit more of a premium breakfast option.
If you are interested in getting anything like those magnetic hooks that Jenna mentioned, we do have those linked in our Amazon storefront, which is in the video description below. And if you are interested in supporting a couple travelers more, we do have our Patreon in case you want to become a Patreon member, and that is also linked in the video description. Okay, so first impressions of the Celebrity Apex Infinite Veranda Concierge Class Stateroom.
I like it a lot. I think this is a really good sized room. I'm really curious to see what we think of it in action. Like when we're, sailing through like the Norwegian fjords and, having coffee on the balcony, like, are we gonna feel like it's not a true balcony experience? Or are we gonna be like, this is even better, especially in a cold weather environment where we can be nice and toasty, still getting the view, but not be like, I remember some mornings in Alaska, we were like, big blanket and whatnot. I feel like we're either gonna hate it or we're gonna love it.
Yeah.
Like there's gonna be like no in between. So
And
what are your initial thoughts?
No, I think it's great. I mean, it's very similar in style to, I think, most similar to the Icon room in terms of like kind of very modern.
Not the one we stayed in, but just the Infinite
just in
Veranda.
general. Yeah, well, that, and then just like, it's very modern with like, little pops of color here and there.
It looks really nice. The bed looks huge.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited for that. So if you want to come aboard Celebrity Apex or any of the other celebrity cruise ships, or if you just want to do some sort of cruise vacation, a theme park vacation, an all-inclusive vacation, I am a travel agent. You might not know, it's completely free to work with a travel agent. So working with me, you'll pay the same price as if you go to the celebrity website and book yourself, but you get my expertise and someone to kind of hold your hand, walk you through the process, make sure you're getting the best deal, make sure you have all of the necessary information that you need to have an amazing trip. So if you want to reach out, my email will be in the video description below, or you can scan the QR code here, which will have all of the various ways that you can reach out to me.